Russell versus Verstappen, a new rivalry that's been brewing in the world of Formula One in the past few weeks. Now, I'll start by saying two very important things. One, I don't have a dog in either fight. I don't prefer either driver, to be honest. So my opinion, I think, will be more unbiased than most. And two, we'll never really know what's gone on behind closed doors unless we actually see the footage in real time, which supposedly Netflix has. And that highlights another problem within the sport. It's people looking forward to, I want to see the behind the scenes on Drive to Survive, not the actual racing. Now, my 2 cents on this, based on what I've read and what I believe to be true, is that Max absolutely has a point, that George will look all good and corporate and professional in front of the cameras, but be as political as he sounds behind closed doors and politic with those who make the decisions that influence the outcomes of these kind of matters. However, I'm not sure if Max is really the one to be putting this in the light, because as quick as he is, as talented as he is, he's already an all-time great. You can tell it. You don't even need to look at his 4 championships, countless wins. But he doesn't race clean, wheel to wheel, point blank. So while he has a point in calling out George, I don't know if he's really as clean in his own reputation. And I like how Max speaks his mind more openly. I think we need more of that, but it also needs to be, I want to say, genuine, because when Max speaks his mind, it's very unfiltered, which is refreshing, but it'll drive this narrative of, everyone's against him. And while I do think some decisions have gone unfairly against him, Qatar last weekend included, he's no saint either. And the way he's raced wheel to wheel, basically his entire career, has been the definition of hypocrisy. I can just name a few examples right off the top of my head. Hungary and Belgium in 2016 against Raikkonen. Hungary 2017 against his own teammate, Ricciardo. The first 5 races of 2018 when he was self-admittedly a little reckless, but still, he did it. 2021 against Lewis, pushing him off at the start at both Imola and Spain. I know Silverstone, more 50-50. I don't want to rile up too many people about that, but given how often Lewis backed out against Max, I think Max could have easily backed out as well, even though he did leave Lewis a good chunk of room for Max standards. This can go so many different ways, so I don't want to get too focused on one tangent or another. But I will say, don't let this new narrative distract you from the more core elements of the sport, which is the racing. I hope I've made enough sense today. I don't even know if I've hashed out my own thoughts well enough for myself, but just wanted to put my 2 cents in the bin regarding recent events. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy the season finale this weekend in Abu Dhabi. And of course, be balanced.